Just Amber Kulick.
And Amber, we saw all of that rain. We just saw the footage there. Is that rain going to stay here or is it going to move out of our area?
Well, the rain that we're seeing right now, that's going to move out as we head into the overnight hours tonight. We'll get a break tomorrow morning, and then we'll see more tomorrow night. And that's why we've declared tomorrow a 31 alert day. Timing looks to be from 9 p.m. Saturday night to 3 a.m. on your Sunday morning. Covers all of us across southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Now, our main threats will be some gusty winds along the line that moves through and some very heavy rainfall. Cannot rule out a brief isolated tornado with this as well. So taking a look at your severe weather outlook for tomorrow looks a little different than it did this time yesterday. We now have some counties in that level 2 or that slight risk for seeing strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow. That green is the marginal, but I do want you to remember that these storms don't care if you're in a level 2 or a level 1. So make sure that you are prepared for some gusty winds tomorrow along that line that moves in. So let's go ahead and time it out for you. We'll start off with the rain right now. It moves out as we head into the overnight hours tonight, so you can get a good night's sleep as we head into the weekend. Quiet as we start off your Saturday morning, but a few showers start to develop as early as 1-2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Some of these could have some gusty winds with them, some very heavy rain as well. But the overall severe threat, I think, during the afternoon is low. And this rain could actually help us out with the line that moves in tomorrow night. If we do see a lot of rain and we stay overcast and don't see a lot of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, well, that's going to stabilize the atmosphere, and the line that moves in tomorrow night won't be as strong. Here's 9 p.m. and a line of showers starting to develop in the shoals, and then that main line starts to make its appearance in the shoals by 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Moving into midnight, we start to see the heaviest part of this line in Huntsville, Decatur, down to Hartselle and Faultville, and then finally into Sand Mountain as we move into the early overnight hours. We're talking midnight to 2 a.m. and then by 3-4 o'clock in the morning, the worst of the weather, it's out of here. Could see a shower or two first thing on your Sunday morning, but that's along the actual cold front. As it moves through, we'll get to see a little sunshine before the day is said and done on Sunday. So let's go ahead and break down these risks for you. Large hail, low risk with this line as it moves through. Gusty winds will be our main threat along that initial line that moves through the Tennessee Valley, and anywhere along that line, we could see an isolated brief spin-up tornado. But again, that's a low threat, not zero, but it's low as that moves through our area. I just showed you the line moving through, but let's talk about timing one more time. We're talking about 9 to midnight for places like Muscle Shoals, Killen, down to Haleyville, places like Decatur, Athens, Huntsville, Meridianville, down into Eva, Faultville, Danville, 11 to 2 a.m. on your Sunday morning. And finally, out in places in Sand Mountain, Gunnersville, Scottsboro, Henniger, Fort Payne, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. on your Sunday morning. So this one is coming in late when most of us will probably be in bed. And it's also our first risk of severe weather we've seen in quite a while. So make sure you're prepared now. Have multiple ways to get those watches and warnings, especially ways that will wake you up. So we're talking, make sure that your cell phone's off, that do not disturb. Make sure you have that NOAA weather radio and batteries in that radio as well. Know where you're going to take shelter if we do see one of those warnings, and make sure your cell phone is charged. And of course, you want to make sure you keep checking back with us throughout tonight and into tomorrow, because all three of us will be here making sure that you are safe. We do still have a little bit of rain right now, 31 triple Doppler moving through the Tennessee Valley. Overall, though, things are starting to quiet down for us today, and we'll see more rain tomorrow. The severe weather to our south this evening, that's where it will stay, and we're mild in the 50s for much of the Tennessee Valley. That's where we'll end up staying as we head into the overnight hours as well. Temperature's not going to budge all that much, staying in the lower 50s overnight. And then after tomorrow's cold front, we'll see another one as we head into the start of 2025. That one's going to bring the cold air. We're talking 40s for your afternoon highs starting on Wednesday.